2024, one final, 2 injuries, inconsistent. 2025, 4 finals, 2 wins, overall second. Do the math.
Now that I've just calmed down from Val d'Isole, I definitely feel less pressure coming off not winning.
Let's go on to the next one. Yeah?
We're kind of halfway through the season and we're at a new venue and a new track. There's like a way the race weekend works. It's a really linear process. You go on track walk, you have practice, qualifying and then race day, and it can almost become like a known process. And one of the struggles we've got here is I don't think we should treat it as that.
Wow, buddy. At least got your name written all over.
That's what I was thinking, right? Just a level playing field. Everybody has to work just as hard as anybody else to feel comfortable on the track.
It's like a fresh start for everyone and we can all just develop the track together, and the track looks awesome, so it'll be cool.
It's steep and it's loose and there's lots of big gaps everywhere, and you have to be committed and really trust yourself and the bike, and I'm excited for that.
A Squamish Lomer, but if it was 15 feet wide the entire way down, putting new lines in that don't exist yet, compared to tracks that have been there for like 10 years, 15 years.
If you want to win any sort of World Cup, winning it on a track like that would be pretty badass. There's a couple of little places where you can maybe take a small breather, but not much. But we're all going to be in for an awakening tomorrow.
With Gracie, I think she's so good at riding the bike that it's trying to help her be a bit more of a racer, so a little bit more attention to detail on the track maybe, on sections that might get overlooked. There were some flat corners at the top that she doesn't particularly enjoy, so we sort of talk through them, and although it's, you know, a basic part of track you might look at, there's time to be made there if you can really attack that. Classic Gracie working into a run, maybe a little slower at the top than she could be, and then drops the hammer when things get difficult.
In the top corner, I was out in the shale. I was like, oh my god, already?
Trying to build more than I was in Val d'Isole. Still not like fully balls to the wall.
She's a very competitive person, so she's almost the other end of the spectrum really from Gracie. She's kind of got that bulldog attitude of wanting to give everything she's got, and therefore she's quite hard on herself. I think I'm trying to put it into perspective for her really.
7th split 1, 15th split 2, 10th, 8th, and she's coming in 7th. Hopefully that will hold out, that's amazing.
Yes, I'm good.
Brody's 9th at the minute.
No way.
So he's just, 2.5 seconds back, so straight through from Q1. Oh, shit. He's lost a bit of time. +7.
Ninth right now. I'm in. Tomorrow counts. Tomorrow we have full gas.
Yeah.
I'm going to track off now.
I try and walk the track with Gracie and Lena in this case as well, like during Q2, so that we get to see wheels on the track and we can understand how the track's developing, because it gives you context. Because you only got 2 runs before you race run.
Come on, lad. Lucas had a great ride at Q2, came through. It was 38th at the first split. Tried to keep pushing through and actually gaining time, and gaining positions on the track.
Odds weren't in my favour, like Q1 39, not ideal. Obviously not where I want to be, but we get another go tomorrow afternoon, so that's a bonus.
Unfortunately, it's the roller coaster of a junior, because you don't know what you don't know.
On top, my front run was so good. I had a good run. I went into the section, getting pretty good. Then just waiting to this corner. It was too soft, my front slipped away, and then I just went.
excited. Finally can put a time down in the race run. So yeah, this weekend's already a massive win. So.
Aries van Leuven for Norco Race Division. She broke her back, neck, wrist, like she bruised the lung as well. Just a horrible smash to start the year. And tremendous reserves of character, grit, steel, call whatever you want to be here racing it.
She's put herself into the final, her first elite final for the year, and it's fantastic to see the young New Zealand talent really shining here.
Season, they've got her back in action now, and they've got her back down to the finish pole. Aries van Leuven goes fifth, definitely in second.
First final this year, that's pretty bad.
Go. It happens. Quiet before the storm. Here comes Norco Race Division's Gracie Hemstreet.
Wasn't ideal. My practice that morning was definitely faster than my race run, which was disappointing. Me and I had an insane run, so podium's still good, I guess.
Now hold on to your hats, ladies and gentlemen. Danny Hart is into it.
Hard for him to break through that consistency that is so good to that next level without going too far and crashing. If there's 1% more to give, if you go 2%, you probably crash. That's the reality of it. We had wind and rain, and it actually broke the warm-up tent. And so I was standing in one corner, Jeff was standing in another, just trying to stay as calm as possible whilst battling to hold this tent down.
Best elite qualifying so far of his career. His first finals appearance in 2025. Kuhn is out in the traps and away, Nico.
Yeah, I understood he had a crash in his Q1 run as well.
Whoa, Bodie Kuhn.
Bodie. Some of that water is getting on those tops, and against even the leaders, he brought back so much time in the last two splits.
Yeah.
So he's got pace. He just gotta, get a little bit of luck on his side, maybe.
We're disappointed, but we're only disappointed for him. There's no one more frustrated by the situation than him.
You're so ready. I was so focused. I'm like, this is sick. Didn't even get to the first section.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Doubleheaders are really hard for the teams. We've got to pack down straight away after the race. The truck left at 4:30 the following morning because we've got to get the truck and the personnel an awful long way across Europe, but in a very short period of time.
Personally, probably the most excited about how you're riding coming into this weekend as I have been all season. Danny's coming in tonight. We've had a lot of discussions and we want to support Danny in the best thing for him and his family. And they've made the decision that the best thing for him and his family is to be here. His little baby girl's fine, mum's fine, and he wants to come out, so he's on a flight out tonight.
After the final in La Tuile, so I got home, I think it was 3 a.m. and I set an alarm for 5:40. And then we went to the hospital and ended up getting postponed till Tuesday. We had the baby Tuesday, all was good. I flew out here on Wednesday afternoon. And then this track walk.
You look fresher than I thought you'd look, mate. I thought you'd look like a dead man. And if you named your little girl? Oh, lovely. Hang on 2 seconds, because the crew's here.
Oh, you're glowing, Danny.
Delilah.
Delilah?
Yeah.
Hey there, Delilah.
Oh, gorgeous.
When I think about it, like I was in La Tuile, 72 hours passed, we had a baby, the next thing I was in Andorra, and it's like a big whirlwind.
Pretty sure that the last time we were here, Gracie was 4th, Eris won world champ, and Danny was 4th. We're coming in with riders who feel as though they can do the business on the track, but maybe that adds a layer of pressure. Like, don't repeat those results, you're going the wrong way. And so I think from Eris's point of view, I'm I'm kind of excited and nervous how she's going to approach it, because maybe she's just going to try and lock straight back into that crazy speed that she had as a junior.
The first 2 laps I was feeling on it, I was having fun. I suppose I was kind of just finding the flow, and then
I've got the bike and the helmet with me, and I'll work out a plan to get that down in a minute.
Oh, it was such a stupid crash. It's just all learning. I suppose that's kind of my takeaway from it, really. The freaking best team supporting me and, you know, helping me through it, which is pretty amazing.
She was taken for an x-ray. The x-rays come back clear, but there is some knee pain there, and one would guess that there's some ligament damage in there. So she's going to fly home and get an MRI scan, and that will probably guide us with the next move. Because of her success here previously, the way Eris is, she's so competitive. She really wants to do well and wants to be at the top of the timesheet, so I think that's where her development will come, is trusting herself to build into things and ramp up, and we want to keep her on the bike.
Reach up, call my name. Whenever you want.
You've got 10 minutes now. Sally's gone third, yeah. 2 seconds back. Brilliant. Just get it right in the bike, that girl. He's had an issue or made a mistake or something, I don't know. But I don't think that'll be enough.
Easing around.
Shit, is this not refreshed?
Tom, to the top.
Yeah, Tom, I hear you. We haven't seen Bodie go through split 2. You're hearing Bodie had a crash in mechanical.
And he's off the truck. Greg's just got back from the finish line and said the medics have said he's on his bike and rolled it down.
I feel like it's a bit of bad luck, and I unclip before the road gap and jump off the side, way into the rocks. Missed the landing. Not so good. Scariest, most painful thing ever, but it's okay. It's over now.
Behind that guy there.
Which guy?
This guy there with the white and black helmet.
Okay.
Anytime. Rapid, indirect feelings. I qualify.
He's tough. He's taken some beatings this year. The ingredients are there for him. I think he just needs to believe in himself and not feel like 101% Bodie is what's needed. You know, I think he can surprise himself.
Pulling your back a little bit might actually help. Right within yourself.
It's just hard because I won't be able to have intensity.
Moments don't go and no watching you walk across that fine line.
I'm happy with that.
Point 2 sees me 6 places out of qualifying out of Q2, and it's got to keep working, I guess.
She's so cute. Last night she was messaging me. She's like, should I go up with Kathy or like I want to be up for practice? I was like, what? Okay. It couldn't be any better, I don't think. Holy shit.
She handled it so well at the top. You know, last person down the hill, big pressure.
yeah, it sucked. For sure. That's probably like one of the shittest moments I've had on a bike ever.
Have the presence of mind to get back up, straight back on a bike, and to end up 5th. She's still 2nd in the points. World champs title, world overall title, they're both, available to her.
You've got such a great split down to the bottom.
Why did I hit the top so good?
Because you are good.
We all probably need a bit of a break. I think everyone's going to come back with motivation. I think there's no danger of people thinking, oh, we've got a lot to go, we're not up for this. Everyone's up for this.
Someone's going to get something on this microphone.
I don't know where I'm going with this. What did you just say?